There's a million things. I mean, I call it the perfect investment. Even back in like biblical times, they thought silver was magical. Silver can purify water. You put silver in milk, it keeps the milk fresh longer. You know, it responds to other metals like nothing else. You know, it's the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, even light sensitivity. It's scarce, but it's more for me lately the industrial sector, not only the monetary like a lot of people focus on, but the industrial sector.
Right.
We need so much silver heading forwards. The Green New Deal just started. We exceeded 1.112 billion ounces this year alone. How many billions of ounces by the year 2030? But we could barely keep up with that demand already. I mean, solar panels increasing, electric vehicles by the year 2030, every automobile company. Where's that silver going to come from? We don't have enough. And I think for me, my stance is I think that's really what's going to take the price forwards is the lack of silver. But also including that with the monetary side of things, I mean, nothing else makes as much sense. I say celebrity because you really are in the investing world of, I can't imagine how many people you got into the world of silver. I mean, I get emails all the time. You know, I started stacking silver because you know, I have a very small channel, you know, compared to your platform. I'm sure you've saved so many people's lives. I mean, it's true though. You know, we're talking about financial security and putting our money into something that holds its value. You know, it's pretty important. So, yeah, I mean, it's honestly insane. You know, like if we could fast forward in the future or even back in time and say, this is what's going on in the economy right now, the dollar. What do you think silver's price is? And I'm sure everyone would say it's probably $100, $200, $300, but it's not. You know, on paper it should be, but then you could go into, you know, manipulation or whatever's going on. But in my opinion, you can't throw dollars to, or no matter how many dollars you throw at silver or throw against silver is going to be able to stop the inevitable. Yeah, gold is a monetary. It's used for jewelry, coins, bars, a little bit in electronic. I used to scrap gold out of cell phones, but silver is mainly used in the industrial world. It's used for everything, you know, solar panels, electric vehicles, 5G towers, silver lithium-ion batteries, everything. There's even colloidal silver in the medical world. And I can't imagine, you know, I always say Elon Musk is like the mascot. Imagine a day where Elon Musk comes out and says, you know, we have to cut down the amount of Tesla production because we don't have enough silver, or the Green New Deal has to, you know, get prolonged or something because we don't have enough silver. And that would be the reality. And that silver is literally what's going to save the planet. I mean, we're talking about global warming and climate change, but how are we, where are we going to find the silver to make these solar panels at this rate? You know, it's not realistic. And that's the craziest part about this, you know. I think that the two most important reasons are, it's like putting your money in a time capsule. A walking Liberty $50 back in the day could get you a gallon of gas, 50 cents, right? Gallon of gas.
A $50, 50 cents.
Yeah. That same exact coin can get you a gallon of gas today. Not the 50 cents face value, but I could take that walking Liberty, walk down to my local coin shop, sell it for $10 and get myself a couple gallons of gas. The same coin can get me back in the day what it can today. Nothing else can do that.
That's a great metaphor, great analogy.
Yeah.
What's the other reason?
I would say the other reason is probably it's money. I mean, the dollar's lost 98% of its original purchasing power. If you keep $50,000 in your bank account compared to $50,000 in silver, I mean, what would happen? You know, it's something that I think a lot of people are underestimating. Like when you were saying that in the beginning, you know, you could buy a silver right now for $28. I pictured some people like 5 years from now watching this and saying, man, I wish I listened to him, right? You know, it's something that I feel like too many people are going to be looking back on wishing that they did listen. I look at like Eagles, coins like that as it's kind of risky in terms of premiums because
what's a premium versus spot?
Spot price is what you could get silver at well, what the price is. Premium is however many dollars on top that you have to pay. So let's say spot price is $20, but you have to pay $24.50 for that coin. That's a $4.50 premium. I mean, I love covering your stuff and people, that have bigger names. There's a lot of billionaires actually recently that have been coming out as well. I'm sure you heard about that lady from Texas, that billionaire that bought $50 million of silver from Andy. It's Warren Buffett, Jim Rogers, big names are stepping up. And I think that's going to give a lot more notoriety to silver as well. Well, silver's a direct threat to the US dollar. I mean, it's directly or negatively correlated, direct and negatively correlated. When the dollar index is high, silver's low. Or your money, your actual dollars, even stocks, you are basically, a slave to the system. They have power, control over you. When you're in debt, you're a slave to the system. Right. Anything pegged to the dollar, when it collapses, you're going down with it. It's like switching seats on the Titanic. As soon as you put that dollar into silver, you've taken the power away from them and put it into your own hands. They don't want that. Even cryptocurrency, decentralized Bitcoin. As soon as you buy crypto, you took the power away from them, and you are in complete control of your wealth. They don't want that. Right. I've been covering JP Morgan, doing this for a long time. It's called spoofing. It's when they will place fake buy or sell orders on these exchanges and cancel the order before it goes through with the intent to cancel it. See, the problem is you're allowed to cancel orders. So how can you catch someone when they're doing it, premeditated? So what it does is it tricks everyone else on the market to see the volume and thinking that the market's going to do something else than it really is. So then it influences those other people to place more buy or sell orders, and they're basically, manipulating other people. Right. My favorite saying is, if you can't hold it, you don't own it.
I'm gonna quote you from that one out.
Yeah, it's the truth though. And actually on the COMEX, the ounce of silver you hold in your hand, theoretically 250 other people own the same ounce online, digitally, but you're the only one that owns it, right? That's another really important thing to note of is, it's good as stocks, if it's, silver that's on, a screen, just a digit. Yes. Tenfold. And I think one day the COMEX will collapse. Some people say it will a lot sooner, but I think that eventually the facade will come crashing down. I mean, the LBMA and COMEX vaults are near empty now, and I don't see how they can keep this up for much longer. And when this does happen, I think that will even expose silver's true value. I mean, a lot of people say that silver's price could skyrocket from this, or this, or this. It's not a matter of which one, sparks the flame. It's all going to. I mean, nothing else. I could give you 10 reasons why silver is going to explode in the next 10 years. I can give you 10 reasons why stocks will crash in the next 10 years.